Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to actually take a look at More the Merrier, which nailed it. Freaking cool name for a unit, dad jokes on point. And if you remember when More first came out, like every video I made about her, I had a really hard time not saying like, oh, it's More doing, like, oh, her name is just perfect for these dad jokes. So I'm happy they leaned all in. Anyway, this is the companion unit that you get, so kind of a preview of what a level 120 More the Merrier might look like. And here you go, 6,000-ish HP, 1,100 magic, so pretty good, like nice amount of HP and magic right there. Agility at 82. Note, I don't think she's getting any agility from gear or vision cards here. So, okay, pretty cool. That's kind of just a preview, but let's look at the kit and let's actually take a look at what this girl is, what she's capable of, all of that. So here we go. More the Merrier. First of all, her TMR, pretty dang cool. It's cloth armor, 388 HP, 4 defense and 12 spirit with 7 crit evade. The effect on it, the skill is what we're after here. Shell, 25% reduced magic damage for 3 turns for your allies. And then it leans into kind of like what her kit is. If a unit has Shell, which this gives them Shell, they also get critical evasion 30. So that's cool. It's a TMR with a group buff Shell. I can see a lot of situations where that would be pretty useful. I don't know if it's worth pulling her alone just for that TMR buff, but if you're pulling her, that's a cool little side benefit of the unit. Now the master ability, she gets that wind HP and wind attack up. Pretty normal there. Then for herself, she gets magic plus 10% and accuracy 15. So really leaning into her being a high accuracy unit, which is something that we probably thought was coming once we saw the preview of the vision card. Okay, so let's look at her kit, like her actual skills and stuff. Support abilities. Her new job, what is her new job actually called? Apothecary. I keep forgetting that. A cool ass job. Apothecary. She gets Thriving Mentality, which is 24% magic and 12% agility. Really like this one. That's a job. That's a support ability probably going to be run a lot. She gets Wind Enhancing Ruin from her Spellblade sub. This is the same thing that like Howlet gets, where you get wind attack and ice resistance down. She gets Toxins and Sedatives. This is really interesting to her specifically. It is a 15% increase in chance to apply poison and sleep. This synergizes really well with her kit, and if you're using her as like a debuffer status effect inflicker, you might want to run this. It's pretty good. Then she has Null CT change from Time Mage. She has Sharp Mind, which is spirit penetration and accuracy up from the Ruin Knight sub. This is another really, really good one. And then she has Speed Cast, which is casting time down. Okay, counter abilities. Mind over Magic, this is her new one. It is a 20% chance to reduce magic damage by 45%. Will be really good into anti-magic comps. And remember, when you're running somebody with a lot of status effects, your faith matters for inflicting the status effect, and so does the targets. So going against high faith targets like mages, you're going to have a pretty dang good chance of hitting them with your poisons, your sleeps, your paralyzes, all that stuff, especially if you're running her support ability up there. She also has Magic Commutation. This gives her AP up, 30% chance, and then Slow Counter from Time Mage. Okay, let's take a look at her actual kit here. Here's the real spiciness. Vitiation. This is her like auto attack replacer, right? The real cheap one with lots of uses. 121% damage. Notice it is a missile type attack that scales off of magic. That's important. It's going to be really hard to mitigate. So this attack scales 100% off of magic, 25% dex, 10% luck, and 10% agility. So pretty cool there. And it has poison on it, 25% chance to poison. Okay, good health. This is a really cool move. AoE buff again. Increase spirit by 20 for your allies for 3 turns, and grants 10% regen. With the EX upgrade, it is now 20 spirit and 20 defense with a 20% regen. That is a powerful buff. And think about if you're running her in a group with like Joom. You can go ahead and not like run Joom's TMR on her anymore if you don't want to. You could replace it with this. This will give the defense and spirit plus regen, and that's really awesome. This is a super great buff for a tank. It's a super great buff for a bruiser. It's a super great buff in general. Like that one a lot. Okay, Life of Longevity. This is there's a lot going on with this skill, so let's go through it. First of all, let's skip right to the EX upgrade. Life of longevity and prosperity. 200% chance to give auto revive, so re-raise for yourself. And then if you have re-raise, which you will from casting this buff, you get a 40% magic buff, which is really nice. 30 more accuracy. So again, even more accuracy built in here. And then healing power up 30. What the EX upgrade does is it gives you 2 uses of this. So for Guild Wars, she's going to be really, really strong for Guild Wars because she'll have re-raise 2 fights. Big deal right there. Love to see it. Okay. Soul Sedation. This is another move. This is a magic attack. So note this is wind magic, whereas this one at the top was wind missile. So she has already 2 different damage types into her kit, which is something to pay attention to. 200% damage, single target attack, 25% chance to inflict sleep, and increase that chance by 20% if the unit has regenerate or AP auto restore. So if the target's used bells or has regen on them, you have a 45% chance to inflict the sleep that could be boosted by even more by toxins and sedatives up here. So really good chances of inflicting sleep, especially on somebody with bells running on them. Okay, then she has Divine Toxicology, 165% damage this time, but hits at an AoE at a nice range. 25% chance to inflict poison for 3 turns, and again, boosted by the support ability. If the target is poisoned, they also take a 15 defense debuff, or I'm sorry, a 30 defense debuff, a 30 spirit debuff, and 50% healing power down. So massive tank buster right here. Nerf their defense, nerf their spirit, and nerf their ability to get healed. Pretty dang great move there. And then Meridian Channel, this is her job level 25 skill. Increase Spirit Pen by 40. So if you're running her other Spirit Penetration support ability, she'll be at 80 Spirit Penetration just with those 2. Then it does 165% damage and gives her bells. AP Auto Restore 15%. Oh, that's a good move. I like that one a lot. Okay, her Apothecary sub-job. Couple things to point out here. One, it has another missile-based attack in it, 165% damage, piercing with poison. So both of her missile attacks have poison on them. Interesting. Wait, no, this poisons herself. Huh. Okay. Inflict poison for 3 turns for self. Alright. Nice. Is that actually what that is? Let's go back in here. Hold on. Is that actually what that does, or is it written wrong? And raises own poison activation rate. Okay, so it actually boosts her chance to inflict poison. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway, Hypothesia. Now this is interesting. It's a TP skill, so it doesn't do damage, but in something like manual play, this one could be a big deal. 25% chance to inflict paralyze for 3 turns, and if you paralyze the target, it decreases their agility by 20%, which is even better if they're paralyzed, because when you're paralyzed, you basically don't get turns, or you have a really low chance of getting a turn. Less agility will drag that out longer. Pretty cool thing there from her Apothecary sub job. However, I think a lot of people will probably run her on Ruin Knight sub, especially if you want to do damage, because it gives her access to a 3rd damage type, Slashing. Another damage type that scales off of magic. This one scales off of magic, dex, agility, and luck again. Really cool, like Araga Blade, Arrow Blade, those hit really hard. And then Drain Evocation, more spirit penetration, more magic buffing. Man, she's going to do a lot of damage. She's going to inflict a lot of status effects. She has really good buffs for the group. She seems like a really dang strong unit and a really unique unit. She does a lot of things that other units don't do, which is awesome. And then she has Time Mage, and in her Time Mage sub she has Quicken. So you can also use her for like Quicken shenanigans. She does a lot. This girl does a whole lot of stuff. That's pretty cool. Then real quick, let's check out her Limit Break. 200% damage, AoE, shorter range, only 3. But 67% chance to inflict silence, and if the target is silenced, it will decrease their AoE resistance by 30. Boom, nice wombo combo here with Little Leela. Awesome. I think she looks really strong. Now, really quickly, let's check out the Vision card. Here's the stats on that. 322 HP, 155 magic, 62 dex. The unit effect is accuracy up by, what, 23? So really good synergy here again with Little Leela and the Typhoon Vision card. Going to make one unit very accurate. It gives more herself AP cost down. And then Magic Human Killer with magic attacks. Magic... Yes, I said that correctly almost. Anyway, you get Human Killer with magic attacks, which is really cool. Again, good synergy with Leela here, good synergy with Howlet, and then Earth resistance for the group if you really just want to smash Earth teams into oblivion. And then the Pious Gloves. These are the new farmable piece of gear. The special thing on them is the wind attack up 30, which it has magic attack 15 as well, just like the Dark Gloves do, but the wind attack 30 will make them particularly good for more. But if you're running the other glove units, I think the Dark Gloves are better. They have the 178 magic version and just have more magic in every version of it than the Pious Gloves do. But the wind attack makes the Pious Gloves super good for more. Okay, that's it, you guys. That's the little that's the More the Merrier preview. She's looking pretty dang strong. I'm excited to get her for my Earth Squad. I'm going to try to stream later if I'm feeling up to it. Just honestly, recording these videos has made me a little like, woo! So I might not stream the polls. I'm going to go to sleep for a while. If I feel good this afternoon, I'll try to stream. If not, I'll pull and record them. There we go. Have a great day, everybody. Good luck on your polls, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.